for this demo is to illustrate our accelerator we're calling Rebecca, the retention agent. Now let's provide a bit of background as to why we built this accelerator. Monitoring member calls and providing coaching to CSRs is a huge time commitment for both managers and QA teams. Imagine if you could have an agent review the call transcripts for items of concern in areas such as regulatory and compliance, customer service, safety red flags, and operational risk, with both consistency and objectivity. And what if that agent could bring to leadership's attention the calls they need to listen to for immediate coaching? How much time would that save your team? Well, while you ponder that question, let's see this agent in action. Tim?
Thanks, Cheryl. For this example, we're using a live chat transcript, but this could easily be a series of text messages, a live call transcript, or really any place that you've been able to bring a chat transcript or any type of conversational transcript into Salesforce. You'll see on the right-hand side, we have a section for some AI-generated fields. The first of these is a compliance summary that compares the conversation to a set of rules and summarizes the conversation based on any compliance issues that it finds. It provides the chat transcript name, the agent name, along with whether any potential violations were found in the transcript. If violations are found, it provides a category and a rationale, which is just a natural language AI description of why it felt that we found a category violation here. We then see we have a checkbox that we can flag the record, and this is simply to allow us to view via list views and reports any records that have potential violations. We follow that by an AI-generated coaching recommendations section. It provides an overall summary of the call, some strengths describing what the agent did well, and some areas for improvement. For each of the areas of improvement, it includes a direct quote from the conversation, why it was suboptimal, and offers an alternative phrasing that would have been preferable. We continue our coaching recommendations with some overall items that the AI identified as potential problems in the conversation, followed by a category-based score covering tone and empathy, clarity and communication, problem-solving and ownership, efficiency and flow, and customer experience and outcome. It gives each of these a score and an explanation of why that score was assigned, and then calculates an overall total score so that we can track quality over time. We then have a final recommendation summary that gives a brief synopsis of how this agent can be coached to have better conversations in the future. Back to you, Cheryl.
Great, thank you, Tim, for that. Now, question for you. What if a company wanted to change and use different categories or look at different roles? How difficult would that be?
Not difficult at all. There is some technical work kind of behind the scenes here, but if I go to this prompt, which is really what's running the generation of these fields, you'll see that there's a section here called category and rules. And so while there is some technical knowledge required to set up Agentforce, this section can easily be modified by business users. We simply have a list of the categories, followed by a few examples or explanations about what constitutes a category violation within that category. So to add a new category or to expand how a category is triggered, we can simply add a new category, or we can add additional explanations for items that would fall within that category.
Excellent. Well, perfect. Well, we appreciate that. And team, you heard it here. You saw Rebecca, the retention agent, live in action. So thank you very much.